Hi all, welcome to part 13 of Octopode Wizard. We're here with Ultraviolent 4 and we are really into the later stages of the game now. We've got one more depth floor to do and then we'll be going after a third room. Towards the end of the last episode, we finally managed to pick up Spellforge Servitor. It's still red and dangerous at 12% to fail. I've been casting it without even thinking about it, but I probably shouldn't be just yet. So we're training summonings. I'm also going to turn that to focus it. We've got a spell target on for 6. That might not be enough. We'll see how we go. Let's have a look at it as well. Our Spellforge Servitor has Orb of Destruction, Bolt of Fire, Airstrike, Iron Shot, and Fireball. Airstrike might kind of seem like the odd one out here. It's quite a bit weaker than the other spells, but I actually quite like it on a servitor. Because it's smite targeted, it allows your servitor to actually be useful even if it can't directly hit any enemies. That might be relevant because it's behind you, or say you've summoned a bunch of summons with a Nemelex deck, it can still do something rather than just stand there twiddling its thumbs. Alright, so one more depth floor. Before we actually head off with this floor, I'd like to share something with you, or at least, I'd like to share something with you. This is a poem that was written by Hans. I've trimmed it a little bit for your listening pleasure, but the context is that once upon a time, Ignite Poison used to just hurt everything that was poisonous. So it was basically a single spell that completely won the Spider's Nest and Snake Pit and significant other parts of the game. It was pretty crazy. And I think Hans was under the impression that that's still how it worked. So how it works now is you need to poison something first and then you can burn it. But he was in the Snake Pit trying to use Ignite Poison on Nagas and it was doing nothing. And so it's inspired him to write this. Nagas nagged me, I screamed I'll frag thee, with Ignite Poison, which did nothing. Then they whacked me, snagged and gagged me, some even tried to shag me, but a swift knee kept me free. Bloody Nagas, shag me not, I'm a mummy, not a thought. Just because some spells don't work, doesn't mean I'll twerk, you jerk. Fireballs upon your hide, I cackled loudly, full of snide. Just like it should, it burnt them good, I cleared the whole damn neighborhood. I think that's fantastic. Not quite Shakespeare, but pretty close. So thank you, Hans. Alright, let's play Crawl. We're going to check this hatch up. But I like to do that when any of you guys make, I don't know, a meme or a picture or a cosplay, or in that case some poetry or anything that I think is really cool. I like to share it with you. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is, make more stuff and I'll show it because it's cool. Shadow Dragon, we don't have, we have RN? What are we getting RN from? How did the Alchemist really has everything? Okay. Alright, well that's good. We cannot pick up Invis. We do want that. Very useful, if nothing else, against Draconians when we get to Zot. Can we drop Berserk Rage? I'm trying to think. Will we really need that? I can imagine situations where we might need to Berserk Rage. Nemelex. Ornate Destruction. There you go. Nem does not approve. You'll take an ornate deck of destruction and you'll like it. No, sorry, Nem. How are we for magic mapping? Okay. I haven't been checking, but it turns out we've got 9 magic mapping scrolls. Because you only have 5 floors of Zot, when you have this many, you should just be mapping your depth floors. So we're gonna We should have mapped probably, I don't know, the last 2 or 3 at least. But that means we can X out the end vault here. So we'll do that last as a closer. And we'll do the outside of the level first. Let's see if we can. If you see one deep troll, it probably means more. So we'll try to separate them a bit. Here they come. I'm going to be very compulsively checking Spellforge Servitor to see when we can start casting it. It's such a mana efficient spell. So Summon Lightning Spire is so efficient because for 4 mana you get something like 50 mana's worth of lightning bolts out of it. But Spellforge Servitor is maybe even more efficient. For 7 mana he's gonna spam Orbs of Destruction, Iron Shots, Fireballs. You can get heaps and heaps of value. If there's anything I love, it's value. That should be something that the lots of things coming. The dev should add is for shops some sort of like ability to haggle. So you could be like, ah yes, I was trying to get the shop name. Whatever. Ah yes, Mr. Jewelry Shop owner, I would like to purchase 3 of your rings. If I buy 3, will you give me a discount? And so on. I started off with an accent, I don't know what it was, and then just petered out. Anyway, value. There's not really much value you can get in terms of shopping in Crawl. We just have to stick to spell value. This door's open. I was hoping I could sneak up and shut it. I'm a mummy, not a thought, is a great line, by the way. I'm trying to airstrike. Oh, there we go. I missed. I was trying to line them both up. And we ran out of mana. How did that happen? They dodged all of it. Quarterstaff of the Ecumenical Temple. I'm not sure that's strong enough to get these guys. Maybe. No, we'll go again. This will do it. Good. And we'll try again. Shut this door. We want to do that last. There's maybe an argument to leave it open because enemies might wander out. And we can fight them one by one. And I'm not sure what I would say against that. That's probably correct. So maybe I should leave it open. Oh well. Made my decision. Ornate Summoning. We can drop the one that we've drawn 10 out of and we'll swap it for a brand new one. Here we go. Shift X, Control E removes the exclusions. Let's get to work on the dragons. That's our summoning target. It's 8%, but it's still red, so we need more. Let's go to, I guess, 8 levels. Okay. Just doing a quick check. Alright, good. I'm happy. For reasons. Trying to use fire spells on a red draconian. Speaking of getting value out of your spells. could probably be, even though it's dangerous, we can probably be using servitor. With 7% to fail, most of the time we'll get it off. Here's a lich. We can orbit destruction him. The other thing we could do here is we've got a gold dragon skeleton. If we, using the silence spell, if we silenced him, we could probably rely on our skeletons here to kill him, and then we wouldn't be in any danger of him crystal spearing, summoning demons, any of that. But if I spend one more turn, watch this. This is crazy. We'll summon a servitor, and then watch this. Okay, never mind. The gold dragon just straight up killed it. The thing I was going to show you is that even when silenced, Spellforge servitors can still cast stuff. OS Frog. It's super broken. Hey, it just started pouring. Okay. Oh, that's our depth stun. So third rune, where do we go? For a character that's kind of a blaster caster, which is what I would say this one has definitely become at this stage. We've got Orb Destruction, Iron Shot, Bolt of Fire, Fireball, Blaster caster. I like doing slime pits. The Royal Jelly is kind of like one big boss fight, but if you haste up, use a Brilliance Potion on your Blaster caster, you can output a very high amount of damage very quickly, which is great for just blowing up the Royal Jelly and all his summons. And yeah, it's good. One of the main issues though in the slime pits is that you're very likely to get mutated by Shining Eyes. But this character's been lucky enough to find one of the very few R-mute items that are still left in the game, in the Hat of the Alchemist. So this gives us not only corrosion resistance against all the acid things in there, but having R-mute means that our character is not going to get mutated, or at least much less likely to. I know there are some around, 5, 6, 7, there are 7, but we still want to save those. Or do we? I'm thinking. We could take the Hat of the Alchemist off, mutate ourselves a bit, and then if we get a good set, we could put the hat back on, and we're not very likely to get messed up by mutators with our mutation. You still can, but you're less likely to. No, it's just, I don't know. I really want to play Mutation Roulette. It used to be one of my favorite parts of the game. It's just so sad now that it's so dangerous too. But I don't think we can. Because you can still get unlucky through our mute. And if you get, say, Teleportitis, that's a game. It's a very, very easy game ruining mutation to have. Especially in Zot, where you can get randomly teleported into the lungs. So no, it's a shame, but we can't. Is there anything else? No, I think we just head straight in. Okay, we've got all our stuff. You also want to have at least 1 point of protection from cold, because Azure Jellies do so much cold damage. If you have none, you get shredded. And I guess that's it. To slime. Yeah. I don't like Abyss very much on a character that's pretty much entirely reliant on their mana, because you don't really get to rest much in Abyss, which means it's hard to get your magic back. And Vaults works too, but yeah, I'd prefer Slime of the two. And here we go. Let's dig this wall out. The game's trying to make us walk through this bit of slime here to damage us. It's like in the Voldemort's Horcrux cave where you have to injure yourself in order to enter, but we got around that just by digging the wall to make the path wider. I don't know if Harry and Dumbledore ever thought of that. Didn't seem like it. And here's our first Shining Eye. Okay, yep. Our screen's gonna flash every time strange energies shine through our body, but in that case, we felt odd for a moment, which is the message we're gonna get when our protection from mutation blocks it. Oh hey, we ran out of mana. We can fight a single slime creature with no skill and riposte. Who needs weapon skill on a caster? Every point that you invest, when you're a wizard, every skill point that you invest into a weapon is a point that could have gone to Gryffindor. This acid blob though. Oh, we failed the spell forge. The 6% failed. Okay. I was making a gambit that with our last bit of mana we could get a lot of spells out of it, but no. So we're gonna go Deck of Summoning, and probably again, because these guys, they're not only fast, but their acid bolts really hurt. Yeah, they're just killing everything. Okay. We can fight them with mana though. Bolt of Fire does just fine against them. No downstairs thinking. Through here. Game's trying again to hurt us, but we'll just dig through a second time. Regen before we go. We'll go the Servitor. We want to focus on the Shining Eye, because it still is potentially going to mess us up. Ooh. Let's see. We'll go Ornate Summoning again. I don't really want to go back upstairs next to the Azure Jelly without any mana, because our Spellforge Servitor won't follow us. Well, we ran out. So what does that mean? Maybe we'll chuck down a Wand of Clouds. I'm thinking the Octopus, I don't know for sure, because this is not something you normally have to think about, but I doubt jellies can be petrified. Maybe they can, because if I put the Wand of Clouds down here, it will stop the Octopus from doing his calcification dust there. I don't know. I kind of want to fight here. If I do a random blink, we might end up here on the walls getting burnt. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll try the Wand of Clouds. We got Mephitic Cloud. That's not so good. With our last 4 mana, maybe we can Airstrike. No, not good enough. Alright. Decks of Destruction it is then. Vitriol. Go. Wait, why am I doing that? They're immune to acid. I'm an idiot. That was so dumb. More summoning then. That was so stupid. If this starts going really bad, we'll just scroll blinking back onto the stairs. But if we can just kill the Azure Jelly, then I'm happy to walk back up. Okay, got him. Okay, that went a bit out of hand. I guess in hindsight I would have just gone back upstairs and recast Spellforged rather than using all our mana. And I'm going to go down. There's no point ever trying to clear slime because you don't ever get decks. Not decks. We just got a deck. You don't ever get any loot. I mean, maybe if you were really struggling for Nem decks by exploring more, you might get more decks, but yeah, just dive. Legendary Escape. Is this going to give us Elixir? No. 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 Okay. Well, I don't like this deck. It didn't even have 5. I'm just gonna drop that one. Which one was it? The one with velocity? No, the other one. Wait. Wait. What is happening? Do I just keep looking at the same one? This has the tomb, which is good. And this has, that's the same one. That also has the tomb. Was I crazy? Did I just not see the tomb in the list? Okay, I don't know. I've thoroughly confused myself. I'm sure that you probably know what happened, or at least you can look back and see what happened, but I think I just didn't see the tomb in the spell list there. This Eye of Draining is going to drain all our mana, which is a bit of a pain, but we can go back upstairs before any of the scary ones get on top of us. Can we? Yeah, we can. Yep, see there. You feel less energetic, so we have minus 10% magic points. That's one that is probably worth trying to mutate out of. I guess it's not a huge amount, but it's still, for a mage like this, losing 10% of our mana hurts quite a bit. Yep, having our mutation is not a fail-proof or fail-safe. The reason I'm going to wait till the end is because we might get mutated even further, in which case, what's the point? We're here on Slime 5, which is going to be our Royal Jelly floor. Ooh. Now ideally we'll be able to fight him. More things are coming, we're just going to go back upstairs. But ideally for a blaster caster like this, you manage to fight the Royal Jelly in the open. That's the best place. Golden Eyes. 0% chance. We've got really good MR. We've got 4 pips of it. So they literally do nothing except blink around. Am I going to do it again? No, this time, hey, I just saw the Royal Jelly. This time we'll go up before we run out of mana. We're going to find a new stair because we don't want to come down next to the Royal Jelly. We want to be able to try to blow him up from the edge of our screen. That's an alarm trap. Legendary destruction. How about, let's drop the Wand of Clouds. It is good, but I don't know. We don't have any evocations training, so it's not amazing, I suppose. And let's stack this. Should we stack it? I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. Once you stack a deck, you can only draw 4. And I guess there's some argument to be made that it would be good to have a legendary duck. No, I keep doing spoonerisms. Having a legendary deck of destruction that we could just cast 4 things from at once from. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, I won't look at it. We'll leave it unknown. It looks like the level goes this way. We could magic map because we have so many. It's down. rather than going upstairs and trying to find more downstairs, we'll just figure out where the other one is and we'll dig through. It costs a lot of digging charges to dig through the slime pits like this. Okay, there we go. Because you need to dig your hallways 3 tiles wide so you don't get burnt. That's alright. We have so many digging charges. We still have 56. So yeah, not worried about those. The reason I went the servitor there, even though at the time there was only one slime creature, is because we don't know what else is over on this half of the map. Okay, nothing apparently. Wrong one. I doubt we can blow this guy up. We nearly did. No, we'll just go up. We'll get our mana back. We'll be safer. Your vision blurs. Okay. That one I think we get rid of right now. So much for even having our mute. We've got scrolls taking us longer to read and low magical capacity. So in that case, let's go find a mutation potion. Apparently the closest one was in Shoals. No, that does make sense because we're in Lair effectively. Okay, so do we take the hat off or not? Having protection from mutation will affect you when you quaff mutation potions. So there are several stages to it. The first one is to remove mutations which the potion won't block, which the hat won't block. Then it adds some random ones, and then at the end it adds a positive one. So if we kept the protection from mute hat on, we might be able to use these potions kind of like an old Q mutation where we just remove them. I'm happy to gamble first though. Well, I don't know about happy, but I want to play mutation roulette. Okay, so our scrolls got worse again. We got rid of it and then it got back again, and then we became resistant to heat. So the RF is nice, but having slower scrolls not so nice. Your spells are harder to cast but more powerful. Is that a win? Maybe. Made our server to go back up to 8% in red. It probably is a win, but we still have slow reading. So there we got teleportitis. This is when you've been hearing me talk about how we can't play mutation roulette anymore because it's way too dangerous to basically to waste any. This is why. There were 2 mutes that I wanted to get rid of, and we've quaffed 3 potions now, and all we've done is made our mutes even worse. So let's keep going. Alright, this is better. So we still got spells are harder to cast, but more powerful. That's good. We got 2 levels of shield, so we got +6 shield. That's pretty nuts. And the antennae on our head lets us sense monsters. Okay, yep. So let's put our hat back on. Alright. We did well in the end, but now we've only got how many potions left? 3 potions of mutation left. So we might get messed up again by another shining eye, and we might get messed up by orbs of fire. So this is what I mean. We've had 8 spawn in our game, and now just after one getting mutated twice, and even though we had protection from mutation, yeah, we had to quaff the vast majority of them just to get rid of that one group of them. I don't know. I really don't like the mutation system where it is right now. Anyway, hold them. Don't waste them. Oh, this is perfect. So we've got the royal jelly. He's on the edge of line of sight and he hasn't seen us. This is pretty much the dream. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to blow him and all his things up before he gets to us. First thing we're going to do is call for haste. Turns out we only have 3, which is a bit of a shame. There are none that we could buy. Alright, I still think it's worth it. This is a really potentially dangerous fight. We're going to Brilliance as well, which is going to give us more spell power. And then we're going to Yell. Alright, so the first thing we want to do, while there's no one else there, it's our most powerful spell at range, is to fire an Orb of Destruction. And again. Alright, now what I like to do is we could keep trying to blow him up with AoE. So we've got fireballs, we've got bolts of fire, but I like to read an immolation scroll. And that way we can try to blow up him and all the slimes in one go. So let's do it. Read immolation. Yep. That worked really well because we finished reading before the Orb of Destruction hit and blew that guy up, so they've started exploding. Let's keep blowing them up like that. So Royal Jelly gone like that. A bit of Conjurations plus Immolation is a very strong way to take him down. And we could read Immolation again here and just make sure these guys blow up in once. I like that idea. Really read Immo, yep. Just keep immolating. So we just keep fireballing. They're all blowing up. Pretty easy. We're out of mana, that's okay. Orb of Destruction flying at us. Okay, and now that we've killed the Royal Jelly, we may as well just run right into the middle. That's where the rune's going to be and all the loot. We don't want to clear around, there might be more shining eyes. Who knows what else is out there. So straight in. We can get some more nets. Phantom Mirror is not that exciting without any evocation skill. It turns out... No, I can't tell. I turned auto pickup off on unknown books so that, what's it called? So I could test if you can memorize spells out of a book on the ground. But I can't tell. Why is Disjunction shown? Okay, so they're the spell levels. If we step on it, yeah, we can't memorize what's in there. So, and you can't even see, so you have to pick up a book to even know what's in it for one, and then it's definitely going into your spell library. So if, like us, we already had showing just the spells that we'd want for the game, this is really annoying. Okay, so I don't like how this works. There should at least be a way to examine what spells are in a book that's on the ground, so you know if you want to pick it up to add to your library. Yeah, this is annoying. Okay. Also, let's hide Crystal Spear. We're not going to do that. With our next lot of spells, I'd probably like to go Deflect Missiles. That'd be the next one. Summon Mana Viper is really nice, but the summons, both that and Shadow Creatures, have the most overlap just with our Nemelex decks that we already have. The Brooch of Shielding, that would be +8 shield, and we've already got Reflection. But our current amulet gives us more mana and our poison. Wait, we've got our poison on another ring, so it's just, would we rather have 4 shield or MP +9? I don't know, I feel like we maybe would rather have the mana, although that's probably close. We've got 5 potions of magic. Maybe shielding would be better. Maybe it would, because our amulet that we currently have also gives us -2 int, which hurts us. Extra shield and int for 9 mana. Worth? Not worth. I think worth because we're going into the end of the game, so we don't mind blowing our potions of magic. If this was still mid-game, I think I'd prefer the amulet that we currently have. But yeah, we're gonna go shielding. Why do we only have 3 strength? Why do we only have 3 strength? Beowulf has -5 strength. Did that other amulet that we just dropped, that had strength +3. Okay, I've changed my mind. Having 3 strength is really dangerous. Yeah. If you get a Zot trap, if you or an enemy steps on a Zot trap, your stats can get drained, which means we collapse. So, okay, never mind. All the other arguments go out of the window. If you can get mutated by an orb of fire to lose your stats as well. If we lost strength when we have only 3, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So yeah, never mind, we need the strength. I see Amnesia Scrolls. Alright, let's see. With 3 more levels we could cast Deflect Missiles. I think that we should get rid of Airstrike. As much as I like the Spellforge Servitor having it, I think Deflect Missiles would just be better. If we had more Amnesias, we could get rid of Animate Skeleton, maybe Application. No, let's just get rid of Airstrike. And let's learn Deflect Missiles. Okay, good. We're going to need some training for that. It's 32% and red. Let's see, where's our air magic's at 5. Let's bring charms also up to 5. How's our summonings going, by the way? 6% in yellow. It probably needs to go a bit higher, maybe to 9. Alright. Artifact ring, very fine. RF MR ring, perfect. That's a straight upgrade, just over a plain protection from magic ring, and that gives us 2 points of RF, and we can easily get a 3rd. A Staff of Poison. We have our poison already. We don't care. I couldn't see that it was a jelly. It was blending in with the wall. We just picked up 2 potions of resistance. That's really rare. Yeah, that's good. That's the wrong exit. Alright, so that's our 3 runes. It's time to go to Zot.